welcome to the 5th installment of realiTV. I'm your hardworking disabled American host. It is Thursday, July the 11th, 2013, the 8th anniversary of the day I was diagnosed with post-concussion syndrome in Boston. It is truly a holiday in my life, to say the very least. No reason to be jovial. I'm annoyed with what's going on in my own life and how your tax money is being wasted. I received a letter that was sent out. Let me take a look here. I'm blind without my glasses, but I'm very egotistical. Well, not egotistical, but there's some word out there. I don't want to be seen with my glasses. July the 1st, on a holiday week, this letter was sent off to me, so obviously it was delayed, about a hearing that was to take place in Tewksbury, Massachusetts today, which is a good maybe 30 minutes or so from where I live, without traffic. That was supposed to be today at 1:45. I have left messages, I guess whoever sent it out, whatever phone number's on here was on vacation. I left voicemails. So again, I got another piece of paper in the mail yesterday saying that it was indeed today at 1:45 p.m., which ruins my obligations here. Different story for different times. So I explained to them that where I can't barely walk, never mind drive at this point with my physical challenges, that I couldn't get to Tewksbury. So they said they don't make, because on here it said if you need to reschedule, to give them a call. And I tried to reschedule for a different day, maybe when I could get there, but they said they couldn't reschedule because of transportation, so I had a phone hearing. So I was all amped up. They called me at 8:30 in the morning, and with post-concussion syndrome, you don't like to wake up someone early. Anyway, I put all the information together I needed. I 4 pages of it right here. I was ready to roar. These two ladies gave me a shout, and the entire hearing for the denial I got from my health insurance was 5 minutes and 45 seconds. Why so short? Well, because after they went through the rim-a-meringue of everything, you know, all the legalities and so on and so forth, they took out the letter that I wrote them on May 28th, something that I've documented on one of the earlier episodes, that's explained when I provided them with the initial paperwork. They claimed they didn't get a sheet. So their determination in this hearing was they're going to mail me the sheet of paper. I'm going on 19 months of trying to get the insurance. I'm having a CRPS mini attack in my foot as we speak. Knock on wood, my foot, my good foot, that it only is a mini attack, because if it's a bad one, this can be a month or two of brutal physical pain. It's unbelievable. 5 minutes, and I'm told they're going to mail me a sheet of paper so they can complete a process that should have been done months ago. Can you see why it's a disgusting thing? Well, I'm heated. I want to get this on the air as soon as possible. This isn't a half-hour show, obviously, but what we're going to do is, if you've never seen them on our YouTube channel, take the webisodes that we do, short little videos, combine them into one program, and you can see what's up. Give us a shout on Facebook, Twitter, email. I hope everything is well on your end. The spirit of Americana was filled in your heart on July 4th. We'll speak again soon as this disgusting situation continues. Fans, welcome to a special web edition of realiTV. I'm your hardworking, disabled American host. I'm joined by my good friend Stevie. Stevie, how are you today?
Very good. I'm a swimmer. I do swim every day. And I'm the best swimmer now out of the most. I don't swim. Do anything I want to.
You do a lot of swimming?
Yeah.
Down the YMCA?
Yeah.
So see, it shows that anyone can get involved in these athletics.
Yeah.
I think that's a testament to you, Stevie.
Yeah.
How often do you swim?
Every day.
Every day?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried out for the Special Olympics?
Right. I used to, I don't swim anymore.
Oh, you used to participate in the games?
Yeah.
Well, I think that's remarkable. When we have these programs and discussions about how frustrating the process can be, we come across a gentleman like my friend Stevie here. He goes out every day swimming. He was a participant in the Special Olympics, who I am a big proponent of. What do you do for exercise now, Stevie? Outside, do you just swim? I know you do a lot of walking around the city.
I do a lot of walking around. I swim. I do disablity. I do balcony purpose. Then I do the ball about one floor.
Well, these are the stories that we want to tell. Where there is frustration, where there is utter chaos, where there is inept fools to deal with at the state level, the scum on the insurance level, you have a story like Stevie's, a man that's, taken a positive and taken a negative and turned it into a positive, swimming, walking, you're a very active man in the community, Stevie. Very active. What do you have planned next? To keep on swimming, or?
I keep on swimming.
Yeah.
And then select a make for swimming Memorial Day. We have a cookout. And then I do my thing. We have a cookout there.
You having a cookout?
Yeah.
Are you going to be cooking the food? Or just eating it?
Well, I'm just eating it.
What do you like to have at the barbecue? A hamburger, a hot dog?
Hot dog, chicken there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Geez, you got a big... Am I invited?
Yeah, you can.
I can come? Well, see, it's always good to make friends, too. I now have a barbecue to go to Memorial Day weekend. Most people at this studio don't want me to come down here in these barbecues and festivities. So it's nice to be wanted somewhere, Stevie. We'll have a good time. Maybe it'll be warm enough to use the pool, and you can show me some of these aqua skills that you have.
Yeah.
Do you like to go swimming on Memorial Day if it's hot enough?
Yeah.
Or just at the Y?
Just at the Y.
Just at the Y? You don't have a pool at home?
No.
Well, that's another testament to you. Do you go early in the morning, the afternoon?
Early in the morning.
Early in the morning?
Yeah.
Every morning you get down to the Y?
Yeah.
With Robert Bussell?
Yeah.
He goes swimming down there too early in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, folks. My story is not a very positive one right now. Will it have a happy ending? We don't even know. But to have a gentleman like Stevie here, a man that every morning gets up early, walks down to the Y, swims lap after lap after lap. He roams this wonderful city, getting great exercise every day. That is what realiTV is all about. We implore you to visit the Facebook at facebook.com/realiamerica. Join us on Twitter. Follow the YouTube videos. We have 4 complete episodes online now to give you a chance to catch up. The primary television outlets have not caught up with all 4 episodes, so we're going to make a couple of what we call webisodes. And when we had the pleasure of having a man like Stevie join us to tell us his remarkable story, we couldn't resist. Stevie, any final thoughts here on this?
Well, I'll come home. I do not buy food for my house, cooking and eating, and then I'll buy a cup of coffee, and the thing I have money I do not buy.
You do the cooking too at your house? Unbelievable. You know what? You are an example of what everyone out there in an unfortunate situation should want to be. I congratulate you, Stevie. You're a proud. I'm proud to call you an American, and I'm even prouder to call you my friend.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Thank you, Stevie. Fans, we will be back with another new webisode or episode very soon. If you see this before Memorial Day, have a happy and safe weekend. Don't forget, if alcohol touches those lips, pass over the keys. You got it.
Sometimes you gotta push through all your obstacles, know what I mean? No matter what the options are, there is no lose, there is no fail. Let's go. Seem like life go light with speed. Slow it on down, baby, just to breathe. It's cold outside, adjust your sleeve. Got here late, like just to leave. Wings on my shirt, and I cannot fly. Asked her I love her, but I cannot lie. Open up the door like, can I ride? Heart made of stone, I cannot cry. Hand on the glass, I can feel the rain. You don't wanna fight, not feel your pain. But I gotta go hard, gotta go far. That don't mean that we gotta fall apart. I'ma stand tall for all of us. Cause fate on the phone and he calling us. We came from the ground and we crawling up. You can feel it in your fist when you balling up. If the sky turns black, it don't matter. We know the sun is coming up.
friends, welcome to another special webisode of realiTV. I am your hardworking disabled American host. We are not producing the 5th episode as of yet. All 4 have not hit the airwaves. They are available on the YouTube page. You can check those out now. We had a special webisode last week when I was joined by our good friend Stevie, where he talked about some of the great things he does as a disabled American, his swimming, his walking, trying to be active in the community with working at the YMCA. That is a story that needs to be told. There are lots of Stevies out there, and hopefully we can have them in this studio as time progresses. Of late, I continue to be pissed off about my situation, writing appeals, filling out more paperwork, a continued waste of time as I try to continue to gain health insurance, try to get healthy again, and then get back into the work world. Not abuse benefits like you read. There was a very interesting article today on the local Boston CBS News Network about how over 1,000 people last month that were dead received benefits of different kinds, whether it be health insurance, welfare, what do they call them now? WIC cards, or whatever the food stamp program is. Dead people can receive these benefits, but not me, and I do find that rather insulting. People have said I haven't had a pulse for a while, but that's a different story for a different time. Our good friend Reno Chastain is in the booth tonight, and people have said the same thing about him, that his heart only beats 4 times a minute. But nonetheless, I have been an angry person of late. I don't know if it's a dark depression time or what, or maybe it's just as I am, very angry and PO'd. I met with Healer, the minister Frank Kelly, a week ago, who was electrocuted. And as a result of his electrocution, the hospital thought he was dead, and he actually popped up in the morgue and said, I need to go to the bathroom. And from there he was able to, I don't know if read or sense things is the right way to describe it, but it was a very interesting experience to meet with, I guess, Minister Kelly. And at the end of the program he taped, he would put his hand on my head and begin to whisper, and he had an aide with him that would write down what Mr. Kelly was saying. At the end of it was only 30 seconds or so, but he was able to give me a piece of paper with prayers to say to different saints for 9 consecutive nights. I just hit the 9th last night, so I'm very interested to see what the end result will be. I believe the targets were my back, my hips, my legs, and my stress level. Believe that. There is a lot of stress that goes along with this gig of trying to deal and navigate through all the different government systems to try and provide aid to those that need it for real, as opposed to those that just slide into the country on a yellow raft, or those that have several kids with several different dads and just expect the government to care for them. But nonetheless, I don't want to knock anyone. The summertime is going to be here. It's going to be the 90s at the end of the week. My good friend, my partner in crime here on this program, Nico, said it's going to be so hot he might have to take off his cabbie's lid. That remains to be seen. There is so much more to talk about. We're going to have a full-length program coming next week, but I wanted to say hello. I hope everyone had a great Memorial Day. Until episode number 5 from the studio itself, be well. Welcome to another webisode of realiTV. I am your hardworking disabled American host, even though I haven't worked in quite a while. Here today, not looking very well. I didn't make myself beautiful like I usually do for these appearances. The shave job wasn't that well, and I think I need to take a little off the top. But nonetheless, wanted to share the great news with you. There is no great news, so we should probably cut it short now. The waiting game continues. Appeals have been filed with for Social Security disability to get insurance from the state that the disabled are entitled to. As the dead continue to collect their checks, which I still find very amusing. Only here in Massachusetts do dead people collect health benefits, but those that actually need it and are entitled to it can't get anything. My primary care doctor, that has been my #1 through 10 advocate over the past 9 years since my first incident happened, is leaving his practice. He's moving on up in the world, which is great for him and his family, but it leaves me in a bind because, again, that was one person I always rallied around, so I'm going to be harassing him, I'm sure, for every piece of paper when it comes to me when he leaves later this summer, and best wishes to him if he's watching this. I know I sent him the link. It seemed like I had much more great insight that I wanted to share, and I can't think of it right now. We're going to start to heavily promote this over the summer. He's getting a promotion from intern. I'm not quite sure what his label is yet, but he'll still have the same cabbies. Nico and I are going to be working extensively on some of these projects over the summer, as well as my good friend Mario Chastain. I woke up today with a leg spasm, if that is of any interest to you, which made me bite my hand, and my hand is still cut, because it's about the most painful feeling in the world, as it looks like your leg is a hot tub with pain shooting through your body. What the hell did I want to say in this? This is why you should write down notes, and I don't have any notes today because I feel and look horrible. I'm as depressed and as blue as my outfit. I feel blue, I look blue. Everyone tells me how much weight I've put on, which is another ego booster, but anyway, I've been walking. I don't know if that's had anything to do with my back flaring up big time. It's been painful sometimes to even breathe, which sucks because you kind of need to breathe. Unless you're Reno. He gets away with his heart beating 4 times a minute. He has it pretty good. But yeah, so I've been on my back a lot lately, which sounds wrong unless you're in the prostitution business in Las Vegas. But my legs are down, don't worry. Don't get the wrong visual in your head. I still maintain this great sense of humor is, well, you might think it's a horrible sense of humor, but in my mind it's a sense of humor or a funny outlook on things, even though I'm absolutely pissed off, miserable, bullshit about everything that's going on around me. And see, this is almost like sitting with a psychiatrist, and since I have no insurance, I can't go and see a psychiatrist, even if I wanted to. I can sit here and talk to this camera, and poor Nikolai is behind the camera saying, what the fuck did I get myself into? See, we can swear on the webisodes because he's not going to be on television. Reno Chastain is in his baseball outfit today. It's a great day. These lights are blinding me because I turned them on too high because my back was bothering me sitting in that chair. And this one I came down and I'm kind of leaning back like I'm in a recliner at home. I just need an ottoman. So now I'm really getting out there. But it just shows what a difficult life it is when you start off able-bodied for most of your life, and then you have that taken away from you. And absolutely every aspect of your life changes. You know, if there was a big ray of hope that I would be well again and I'd be, you know, running the marathon next year and so on, you know, it might be easy to cling and rally around some kind of hope. But in a situation like mine where the best odds are a 50-50 shot at having a spinal fusion, and even then, who knows what the end result will be. I don't know, but I don't have the insurance to get the spinal fusion done. The state, as I've mentioned to, is either overworked, useless, or both. The insurance companies are scum. I still need to get a sleaze bag, and watch him watch this at some point, a sleaze bag workers' comp attorney to represent me. I need some kind of an advocate. Now that my doctor has left, Dr. C, if you're watching this, look at what you're making me sink to. Looking for low-life scum that advertise on television with their little primetime drama-type commercials that they try and pump 30 seconds into about what a great job they're going to do for you without mentioning how much of a percentage they take. I always try to represent myself, but the Massachusetts Department of Industrial Accidents wouldn't allow me to represent myself up against my ex-employer's insurance company's legal team. But see, I try. I'm not trying to waste anyone's money. So I guess that's that. A friend has passed along almost an advocacy type group's information to try and help with Social Security, disability, insurance, and so on. I don't know if that's one of those ones that charges some kind of a fee, or if there's some kind of a hustle that goes along with it. If anything, I'm hustle free. I don't want to hustle anyone. I don't want my life hustled, and believe me, it's been hustled. So I may try and call them, maybe on camera. I think we actually tried to do that once, and it was a fail because the person wasn't in the office. My assistant, yes, we did do that. Okay, I got the, I see the cabbie's lid moving. I'm almost blind without my glasses on. We might have to do that again. Now that it's the summertime and I can have this outstanding, mature, young individual here at this studio, the sky's the limit. And especially with Reno here observing things, he looks like a mafia boss over there with his sunglasses on. Oh, he's even nodding to that. You don't mess with Reno Mario Chastain. Anyway, I'm rambling right now. I appreciate the messages I get on Facebook. I haven't been on as much as lately, probably because I've been somewhat depressed about things. Nothing seems to move, including me. So it's just, I hate to be capped in negativity, and it seems like every story I have is a negative one, unless I add some kind of comedic antidote to it. And sometimes I don't feel like adding comedic antidotes, and that is the truth. So I'm going to leave it at that for now. It was a pleasure to join you, if I didn't date this, which I always love to do, here Wednesday, June the 19th, 2013. Hopefully we'll be back with a 30-minute episode. The only reason I've held back somewhat on making complete 30-minute shows is because the airings of episodes 3 and 4 haven't aired yet, for those that are in the television footprint, which goes to about, I don't know, 7 or 8 cities around the Boston area. I want to do a press release for a local area to really hype this show up, because it's stories that need to be shared with people about how corrupt and despicable a lot of disabled Americans' lives become because of fill in the blank. But anyway, Nico's getting angry with me. He's looking everywhere but the camera right now. Reno fell asleep on the couch. It's not a good scene. Never mind me. So I'll leave you at that. Until we speak again, be well. If you are in my shoes, well, I can't wear shoes anymore because of my CRPS. If you're in my sandals, keep trying to fight the good fight. When I'm in one of my more cheerful moods, when I'm not so down and depressed and miserable, we're going to fight, and fight a little bit more until the good guys win. Be strong, be well. See you next time. Welcome to a special edition of realiTV. I am your hard-working, disabled American host. This is a special video we're making not only to go up on social media platforms, but television outlets, as well as Social Security disability itself, as I prepare to mail in yet another file of papers that I've already filled out time and time again. I think it's important to note the important things, because we also want to send this DVD along to the major news stations in the Boston area, the newspapers, and really get the word out as far as how the inaccuracies, the errors that go on with the Social Security disability communities. My name I do not state, because I feel this is a story not just about me, but about everyone in this day and age, when so many illegal aliens that don't belong in this country collect benefits, when so many women that choose to have several children with several different fathers, personally deciding to make their life difficult, reap the benefits time after time, and then the recent expose about all of the dead citizens of Massachusetts that are collecting benefits. Well, I was a hard-working man. Due to an injury, I am what I am right now. I need a spinal fusion. I have CRPS. I have no financial income. I need a spinal fusion. I don't even have the money to go to the doctors or get the medicines that I need. What kind of a predicament does that put me in? So I challenge Massachusetts Social Security Disability to take a look into this very seriously and close doctors' names and addresses that I've seen over the past 5 years, hospitals, hospital stays. I want you to thoroughly examine each and every report. And if for some reason this comes back as a denial, I would like something in writing, not something rubber stamped, explaining to me why. When I can't walk, when I can't work, why that you would deny me. Yet, the aforementioned continue to collect the benefits out of the taxpayers of the state of Massachusetts. I've had enough. I have not been able to work in over 2 years. I am in tremendous physical pain each and every day. It is difficult for me to even breathe some nights. The back pain I have is so worse. Am I looking for a lifetime pass with the Social Security benefits, Social Security insurance, so I can have some income, benefits, so I can go see a doctor and get medicine that I need? No, I'm simply looking to try and get healthy again. And then, if I go through what doctors have recommended, from the Boston Pain Care Center and my primary care doctor, you can see in the packet that you have, I would love to return to work. I worked for the largest media company in the world as a commercial account executive. I would like to get back to that life and be able to give my family members the best life humanly possible. But you have made that virtually impossible. You won't even give me the chance to try and get better to return to the workforce. I've worked with Massachusetts Disability Commission. They sent me to a computer class, but I can't sit long enough because of my back problems. So again, I ask that you, Social Security, with all the benefits you give to the dead, the irresponsible and the illegal, the same benefits that are entitled to me, someone that just worked hard, paid his taxes, and tried to do right by the kids in his life. I don't know what more I can add to that. There are graphics on the screen. I invite you to visit our social media pages to see some of the other programs and videos we've created, because again, it isn't just a story about me. There are a lot of other people that don't have the spine, no pun intended, to get in front of a camera and say something like this. I'm not going to rest until what's right is done, because you've left me with nothing else to do but have free time, in pain, in poverty. I invite every news station, every newspaper that receives this to contact me. I would love to speak about this matter on some kind of a broadcast or platform for the disabled, people that don't want to be in this situation to begin with, that lead very difficult, depressing lives. And let's see what happens. As I can promise you one thing, no matter what happens at the end of the day, when this hard-working disabled American comes up in a letter, an email, on your video screen, something's going to happen.